Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. Today I'm going to be showing you our new Halo Create acrylic powders. So what I have is some monomer, my brush, clear powder, Valetta and Madrid. What I'm going to do is I have a tip that I've put on here and I've buffed over with my 100-180 buffer block, Halo Elite. If you were doing this on a client, you would either put your tip on a foam and create a clear base, file it into shape, remove your foam, and then you would go in with your colour. So I've done this on a clear tip and that's going to show you that it's a clear base, if that makes sense. Okay, so once you've done your clear base, you're then going to do the colour and then cap it in clear, which is called the sandwich technique. Okay, so all of our colours need capping. So I've done my clear base. I'm going to get my colours. I'm going to keep my little lid. So all of these little protective seals, just pop them in the lid like so. And that just stops your powder leaking out, okay? So again with this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Madrid first. So I'm going to wet my brush. So the trick with these is wet and thin. There's no strength in this at all. So I'm just going to pick up my bead, pop it down, let it settle. There's no strength in these at all, so just wet and thin. They're so pigmented, you don't need a lot, as you can see. And I'm just pulling it down over the nail. I'm going to pick up another bead. Place it there. Let it settle. You can see it's settling and mixing on the nail as it settles. Once it's starting to move, pat and push wherever you need it to be. I'm going to pull mine down. And I'm going to put a little bit more at the base, just here. Just going to ombre that up and then ombre it down. So it's nice and thin at the bottom. I'm just going to touch up some little patchy bits. Once you're happy with the application of your first colour, I mean, you could do this as one colour if you wanted. I'm just going to do a little ombre. I'm then going to pick up some glitter, pop my glitter down, and then I'm going to feather it up over my first colour. And get a little bit more. These are super pigmented, you don't need a lot. Okay. With the glitters, you do need to use them a little bit wetter. They are super pigmented. There's a lot of glitter chunks in there. So ombre it over until you're happy. I think I'm going to put a little bit more here and just take my little glitter a little bit higher because I think it's super pretty. So once you're happy with your design, what you're then going to do is get some clear acrylic. So we're just going to leave that for a few seconds. While I'm doing that, I'm just going to pop the lids on. I'm just going to change my monomer. So again, I'm using Halo Elite Pro. Bit of a mess. So once again, I'm just going to change my monomer. I'm using Halo Elite Pro for this. And then I'm going to get my clear and I'm going to cap this in. So I'm going to wet my brush, pick up a nice big bead of clear, and I'm going to start capping in. Now there is no strength in the colour at all, so your strength is going to come with your clear, which is why you need to make sure that you've got the apex correct, you've got it nice and even, and it's covering all of the glitter in the colour, so that when you buff it in, you're not going through to the glitter or the colour. So the last thing you want to do is start filing and break through the clear cap and hit your colour and start filing away some of the colour after all of your hard work. So just nice little clear cap over. Check that you're happy with that. It's nice and even. I'm just going to pop a little bit more down here. Okay, I'm happy with that. So once that's set, you're going to then file it in. So I'm just going to leave that for a moment to set. Once it's set, I'm going to use my Halo 100-180 and my Halo buff, and I'm just going to file it in. So you would do your normal filing routine at this point. Okay, once you've done your filing and you've buffed over your nail, you're then going to finish it off with a top coat. I like the Halo non-wipe top coat. I think it's got a beautiful shine to it, and then you can see that it really makes your design pop. Okay, so I'm going to set that now for 30 seconds in our LED white light lamp, 48 watt. Both of our lamps are 48 watt and they all set in 30 seconds. Okay, now that's set, and bring your nail back and your nail is finished. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again very soon with some more Halo Create. Thank you, bye!